Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Powerful running into the secondary. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
And this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the handoff again. Finding some room with the 25. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Scanning the field, it's Garrett. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Testing the right side here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll take a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Pirates. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Takes the handoff. It's Silva. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The back's got it on the pitch. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Garrett. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he throws his third interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass, it's Garrett. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Brought down after... The pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, East Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Ooh, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Nice grab. It's Silva. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. In the red area, it's Silva. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. 1st and long now after the penalty.
Easy. Lasso.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tulane. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 11, set to advance on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Pickup of 2. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
down, Tulane.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking right, this one caught.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Pirates. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's going for a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, that's another...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Pirates!
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It leads to second down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
East Carolina 45, Tulane 19.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? That's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now.
Easy. Flex.
And they get the second half started with their running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Fire.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, East Carolina. And this one is getting ugly. Hey, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
East Carolina 52, Tulane 19.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pitches to the back. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Let's go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Down he goes, a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
Tuna, pound 55 wheat.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Third down coming.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for his back. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
It's hard running there through a tackle. Pick up is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound deep.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Physical run, breaking tackles. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal.
Tulane.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Touchdown. Tulane. Number 5 in the end zone.
Now the try for 2.
Get set, get set.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
And makes the score. East Carolina.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
27.
And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Clear. Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Ready?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, East Carolina 52, Tulane 27.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider.
He's going to hand this off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 26. Second down coming up.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the freshman making an impact play there. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one is no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
29 Philly. 29 Denver. Terrier.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score East Carolina 59, Tulane 27.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
No shot to bring him down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show that speed.
The Pirates begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's running out of time here. Looking for the tight end on its clock. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money. They get the first.
Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touch. It's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now the try for the two-point conversion.
Let's go.
They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught for the two-point conversion as they cut into this very large deficit.
And makes the score.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Tulane, 35.
And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Looking for his big tight end. Who makes the grab? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.